Great. So I'm glad to have you and you here together. We're going to sign the contract today. I know I've been over the terms with you before. We've discussed it, but I wanted to review it with you again to make sure everyone's clear before we sign. So let's go over the basic contract terms to make sure that we're all clear. The contract is here, and what we're going to do is initial at each page and sign at the final page. Essentially, the price of the property that we've agreed upon is $739,000.
Right.
Within 3 days after signing this contract, you'll go ahead and deposit the 10% into the escrow account. 10% is $73,900, okay? And it will stay there until about 3 days. It will stay there until closing. Mm-hmm. The balance, which we see here is $665,100. You'll wire that into the escrow account at least 3 days before closing. And the closing date we've all agreed upon is December 30th of 2017. Everyone on the same page there?
Good.
Wonderful. Okay, and I'll remind you also about the expenses that each of you will have. Let's see, Rebecca, you will pay the commission, which is 6%. There's the EVA tax on the commission. And that will help with your taxes. I will give you a factura for the commission. And we've discussed your capital gains taxes, and you've approved those, the capital gains taxes. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
And so, and my fees.
Right.
Yeah. And then for you, you're going to have the closing costs, kind of notary fees and whatnot, and that will be approximately 5% of the sales price, and that will include the transfer tax. That's the largest part of those expenses there. And again, the closing date, December 30th, and we're going to meet at noon. At 12 o'clock at the notary's office. We've already made that appointment. So is there anything else, any other questions you have at this point?
No, I think it sounds good. I'm fine.
Okay, good. And so why don't we go ahead and sign the contract now? And then I'll go through, I'm going to give the documents to the notary, which I'll explain in just a minute. But if you're ready to sign, again, initial here, you'll initial here at the seller, you'll initial here at the buyer, as buyer, and then you can sign.
Great. Okay.
Very good.
Thank you. Very
Great.
exciting.
Wonderful. And like Rebecca, make sure to date it for today. Wonderful. Thank you. Wonderful. Well, congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
I will now be taking some documents that we've assembled here to the notary. The contract, obviously, the deed, which we have here, the predial, the tax bill, the water bill, and then copies of your identification. And with that, he can draft the deed.
Excellent.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Congratulations.